Hey everyone, this is Camfrey15 and I'm back with another video and I'm here with another Flash Season 4, no, my bad, Season 6 review. So I'm gonna make this video quick because I have a Clippers game to watch and I'm also gonna have to make a recap after that. But anyways, I'm going to talk about tonight's episode. Tonight's episode was a very good episode. Another good, consistent, really good episode that pushes the stories. Um, I'm gonna kind of really get to. There were some side plots in this episode along with the main plot. One of the side plots involved Iris, dealing with Allegra and trust issues being a problem between the two. So that kind of is a thing that's going on. They're kind of beefing heads. We'll see where that goes. So yeah, eventually Iris will look like to tell Allegra the hell is going on. Another plot point, another little side story is Harrison Wells, another Harrison Wells from a different Earth, is basically looking for a particle called Eternium. Um, we don't know what it is yet, and at the end of the episode, he was looking down this sewer well, and basically he concluded that it's there. So we'll see what, this Wells is looking for and what this Eternium is. Apparently, it's some crazy thing that has to do with the multiverse, which might have a tie-in to Crisis. Um, Another plot point is that, Killer Frost, because of Barry telling, you know, or actually before I get to that, that's more of the main plot. But another side little plot is, Ralph's mom and stuff, and I guess they try to prove him and Cecile try to prove that his mom was innocent for doing a crime, only for it to be later revealed that, you know, Ralph Ralph's mom was basically doing some shady things with some men, and the fact that basically really from her perspective is she couldn't find that love and she couldn't find that joy, so she kept hooking up with dudes and then breaking up with them. And the one thing that you know Ralph was hurt was that you know on a video, she was talking. It showed on the video she was talking to this guy. I forgot the dude's name, but it was a guy that was very close to Ralph because of friends. And of all the guys, Ralph's mom brought into his Ralph's household, and Ralph had a good relationship with all of them. And it was something where it hurt him, and it really dives into like his dad and stuff like that. And because of it, for like a first half of the episode, he was kind of butthurt about his mom and stuff like that. But by the end of the episode, they later fixed, the issue going on between the two and stuff like that. So yeah, and basically his mom says it's time for you to find that joy. It's time for you to basically find someone to love. So yeah, and I think this season they're gonna introduce Sue Dibney, which I guess is the love interest for Ralph. We'll see where that goes. So I guess they hinted at that, and I guess the main plot, well, not the main plot, but another side plot was Barry told the team even at the end of the episode of his ultimate demise, but Barry told the team about the crisis and stuff like that, and throughout the episode, Killer Frost doesn't know how to express that because she is again afraid of dying, and because of her fear of dying, she feels like she has yet to like live her life to the fullest, where she's experienced her first birthday and stuff like that. And it's a pretty nice little side story plot because it builds more on Killer Frost's character. Now the main plot was basically involving Dr. Ramsey, trying to really have Team Flash help him with the person, that basically almost like, or really like, hit him in the head last week. So basically, we find out that, you know, the same dude goes raids this base at this warehouse scene where the weapons had dark matter in them, or it's like dark matter guns. Um, Later, due to the blood sample, we later find out that it is, or before we later find the blood sample, um, you know, Killer Frost has an idea thanks to Caitlin, who might be doing like this dark matter stuff. So they pull up in Dr. Ramsey's office, um, and basically, Dr. Ram, Dr. Ramsey kind of somewhat lies to them and saying like basically, you know, about the whole issue that was going on from an aspect. And he explains that, he needs dark energy to help save people. So anyways, after they do the sample of who this guy is, they find out that the dude is named Mitch Romero, which, he kept leaving substances everywhere he went. There was like little blood and stuff like that. And um it's interesting to see that and stuff like that. And, Dr. Ramsey was brought into, again, surprisingly, Star Labs. I just don't understand why you keep introducing people into Star Labs, but we're seeing at this they think he's a good guy. Now, at first, Killer Frost and Barry have a little side talk, and Killer Frost, due to Caitlin's memories, knows that Dr. Ramsey isn't a guy to be trusted, isn't a very trustworthy guy, and stuff like that because, you know, the first episode he asked Caitlin to give him some dark matter, and we're seeing what's going on now. Now Barry at first doesn't believe her, and is basically saying, "Well, Dr. Ramsey's got to be a good person." Now later in Star Labs, after Barry has to go get something, Dr. Ramsey tries to take these two vials of dark matter, and basically hold them for himself. Now Barry, he was smart to stay at the scene and actually check, and he basically confronts Dr. Ramsey by saying like, "Put those vials back. We're gonna need that." And basically, it was a really good scene and stuff like that. And Dr. Ramsey goes into his into basically a monologue saying how you know again, like telling Caitlin in episode one how he thought it was despicable that his mom, just gave up and that she didn't fight for it. And, how he was saying how Barry has the same exact look as, his mom did, which is very interesting when he said that because, he was basically telling him, like, it looks like you're giving up and stuff like that. It looks like you're just admitting death. And basically, Barry, without giving his identity, which is smart, so far he's not given his identity to the main dude. But basically, he basically says, well, he basically admits that he's going to die at one point and stuff like that. And he's fine with that. He wants to do the right things and help the most people he can. We also do get another revelation in Dr. Ramsey realizing that he has the same disease as his mom. And another reason why, he needs the dark matter is to also cure himself because he has the same disease that killed his mom that is slowly killing him. Um, you know, it was very interesting and stuff like that. Um, you know, Scene progresses where Romero actually gets into Star Labs, almost chokes Dr. Ramsey to death. But it wasn't until Dr. Ramsey said stop. And this is when he gets the revelations of how his powers work. And it's from the standpoint that, you know, when he infects people with his little blood, powers, he's revealed to find out that he can control them, and they basically kind of copy his movements. So in the episode they showed him raising his hand up, and Romero was raising his hand up this basically the exact same way. So when the final fight, really, Killer Frost comes to the deduction, and the crazy thing is, Romero, he was actually trapped in the vault, and he broke the vault, like the little, meta, holding cells. He broke the window, which is a first. That because no metas can break win that window because technically those are powers. But Killer Frost deducts, that basically, you know, the dark matter makes Romero more angry. So basically, Barry stuffs a lot of dark matter into him, and he basically does, what we saw in My Hero Academia last week. If you didn't see that review, it was like this. He basically exploded like, the dude from My Hero Academia, episode 2 of season 4. If you don't know what I'm talking about an anime. But anyways, he exploded, and Jesus, that would be disgusting to have that blood all over you. Man, talk about freaking disinfecting for like not catching something. But anyways, Dr. Ramsey realizes this and stuff like that. And basically, when Dr. Ramsey leaves the Star Labs, he basically tells Barry in kind of a honestly dick kind of way, see you in the next world. And I was like, the hell you gotta say that for? So, Dr. Ramsey, in his eyes, again, feels like he's getting screwed by, an accomplice of Caitlyn and stuff like that. I guess we also do get another revelation, even though it's obvious that Dr. Ramsey didn't know that Caitlyn was a metahuman. But most people that have interacted with Caitlyn didn't even know that. So just to point that up as a quick, point of reference. Um, and basically, the episode ends off with Dr. Ramsey, doing another test subject, but really on himself, as he has a vial of, Romero's blood. He throws it on the wall and basically sticks his hand out. Or basically, crazy thing, in the vial, when it was showing the blood, he tilted his head a bit, and the blood actually moved to the side, which is kind of creepy. But anyways, he throws the vial up against the wall and kind of just absorbs the blood into his body, and it's looking like he's starting to understand or has a full understanding of his powers now. And if you saw the next episode preview, man, is he going to go from bad to flat out, murderer. So episode episode 4 is going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. So other than that, this is actually one of my more shorter, Flash reviews, only because, like I said, I got to prepare for the Clippers, which start in the next few minutes, and stuff like that. So other than that, I know I did not make my Supergirl review. I have watched the episode. I don't know if I will be able to make a review episode for Supergirl, because my this week, of uploading is kind of jam packed and pretty, full, kind of. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna do a double upload later tonight with the Clippers recap, and then I'm gonna upload, Arrow's Arrow the Arrow, new episode tomorrow. And then I also said I was going to probably upload a Chicago Bears season preview, as well as review One Piece Stampede that is coming out this Thursday. So it's kind of hectic, and the reason why I can't upload, Friday or Saturday, no, yeah, Friday and Saturday is I'm going to be out for, an away football game because I help manage the football team, if you guys don't know that. So, right now it's kind of hectic for me to pick a good time for uploading schedule. So, I don't know if I'll probably do the Supergirl review of episode 3. I might just skip that entirely and just review episode 4 and stuff like that. So if you guys check out my, Supergirl reviews and you wanted to know why, I guess that's kind of your reason why. I can't really find a good time where to put that episode, so I'm probably not going to review that episode. I thought, and if you want to get my analysis of the episode, I thought the episode was alright. It was a pretty decent episode, had some big plot points in it, but it was a pretty alright episode. So, I'll probably talk a little bit about it in my episode 4 review for Supergirl. So, other than that, that's all I can say. So really, that is it. If you like this video, leave a like. If there's a comment you want to leave about this Flash episode, about your thoughts on the plot points in this episode, go right ahead. And also hit that subscribe content if you want more Flash content or any of the other CW TV shows, or really Supergirl and Arrow, review contents. I said it before, I think in one of my older CW reviews from one of the shows. I forgot, I don't know if it was Supergirl, Flash, or Arrow, but I said I'll more than likely be doing, when we get to the break, reviews for Black Lightning and Batwoman and get my thoughts on their seasons. I think, in my opinion, even though a lot of people do not like Black Batwoman, um, you know, I'm thinking the show looks decent and it's, I'm interested, as well as, Black Lightning's getting really heated. I still have yet to watch episode 3 for that, so, is what I'm saying when my schedule's kind of hectic right now. But anyways, that is all. So this has been Camry15. I'm signing out. You guys have a great night. And if you want to check out my Clippers review later tonight, I'll be seeing you guys later tonight. Catch you guys later.